Alright everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Black 2, the episode that officially is going to be making this the longest series that we've ever done. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get straight into it, because today we're catching the last of the legendary Golem Pokemon from Gen 3, Regice. And so if you're excited for that, make sure you go ahead, hit that like button, and subscribe. I've gone ahead into the Univalink key selection area and changed out where we need to go. But I am back in Driftvale because I've decided I wanted to go ahead, heal up my Pokemon, and also get some more Ultra Balls instead of cheating them in, because I'm not that type of person. So, let's go ahead, head back into the Clay Tunnel as I talk about some of the stuff that we are going to be doing in the future of this series. I'm assuming that some of you probably have... I probably don't need to tell you of what the plan is, but basically I think I should be able to do Regice and Keldeo, and then I think we'll be doing a few battles before eventually making our way to the battle tower and doing all of those stuff. I don't know if that'll take 10 episodes. I don't think it'll take 10 episodes. I think some of them will take some of the levels will take a full episode, but I'm hoping that we won't have to do all of the episodes like as every single level from 1 to 10. My hope is that we won't have to do them in that 1 to 10 thing. But we've got the blue orb thing, so that must mean we've done something right. I don't know as well if there are any other legendaries we can capture. I think there are, but it's just like we can't really get them. And so that's the problem that we face. But there is the Pokemon Regice, so let's go ahead, save up this game, and get to battling. Alright, so let's go ahead and interact with the Regice. The Pokemon statue that exudes the power of ice started moving. Or I don't know. I usually don't say the noises of Pokemon because I don't know what it's supposed to sound like at all. But anyway, let's go ahead and take on this legendary Golem and see how far we can get. I'm looking forward to it using Zap Cannon and paralyzing me again. I'm hoping it has it, so that, there we go, so that we can use our Synchronize ability and make it easier to catch. Because that has been extraordinarily helpful. And I think that might be I'm trying to think, other than Regice, I think this is, like I said, the last legendary. If we bring Keldeo, we can do the Keldeo, Meloetta, and Genesect stuff again, I believe. For the most part, I believe pretty much everything else is like, we've already done it, in terms of legendary Pokemon. So I may just transfer over some of the Pokemon over. I said this, I think it was in the Regirock episode, I did say that I was going to look up if Landorus, Thundurus, and Tornadus were like a thing, and I never did that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And see if they are a thing in this game, because if they are, there is a cool thing you can do, but I don't know. I mean, it would still be interesting to do, but I just don't know if it's a thing. So, anyway, we're gonna go ahead into Riddle to try and hopefully mitigate basically any attack that it has. They all seem to have the same exact moveset. I'm hoping that all of a sudden Regice doesn't just have something like Ice Beam. But I do hope that, you know, I do want to play a hack at some point, and I was thinking that it would be cool to do, say, like, Pokemon Volt White 2 and do a Let's Play of it. But it's like a Friday upload only. So, and they're kind of longer form style in the sense that they're like, you know, it's still maybe 20 minutes long, but like episode 1 is getting all the way to the first gym, and episode 2 is doing the second gym, but then like episode 3 has certain things going on, and you know, it's taking like 3 or 4 episodes and combining it all into one episode where most of the action is being shown instead of just like this big bundle of here's every battle and every little moment and every little interaction that we have and every single person that we talk to and this, that, and the other. And, you know, hoping that maybe that would be a little bit more interesting than just doing what we're doing. And then maybe, just maybe, if I had the power to do it, I would probably change the starters. But I think, because it's if I did a Drayano hack, you can kind of really pick any starter you want and just do whatever. But if that is something that interests you, obviously it would take me a little bit longer to do, and so I would really ask you to like and subscribe and help boost the channel up, because if I can maybe, you know, make a tiny bit of money, I'd probably justify spending a little bit more time on videos like that. But yeah, I've already got some of the long form stuff. Not long form, but one-off video stuff. I've actually been working on video for about a month. I've just not had a lot of time to record it. A lot of like travel and other work stuff kind of got in the way of doing that, and I was like, oh man, I've come up with these ideas and I want to do them, and you know, here we are. And I'm like a month later, and I'm like, I started recording this at the end of June. I really need to start putting this into the editing software and start, you know, getting some clip selection and really putting the video together, because, you know, that is important. That's kind of what I'm doing here anyway. So that is something that I want to finish up. I'm like really close to being done with it, that video, but I'm at like a slight bottleneck where I just gotta like level up Pokemon from level 44 to like level 54, and it's like 10 levels, that's a long way to go without even an experience cheat, because I don't think there is one that's good enough, or that will fit exactly what I want it for, but I could save myself some time. Don't like always using cheats, but experience ones to just save a bit of time, those tend to be alright with me. Can this Regice just, like, get in the Pokeball? That would be nice. We've been here for a while. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video, because it'll be one that will become, like, a series. Though I don't know if I'll be able to commit to the frequency that it probably needs, which is a bit frustrating, because I suspect that people will want to see the next part of that video very quickly, and I won't really be able to deliver on that part. And then obviously I know I have 2 other videos, including the part 2 to the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon video. I was a little disappointed with the reception of that video. I think some people really seemed to enjoy it, but I was like, oh, it didn't do as well as the Crystal video. That's a bit sad. But oh well. I mean, the Crystal video was really good. That was a tough to follow. So, and I've got plans to do basically another that same challenge, but in a different game. And I'm not going to spoil which game it's going to be, but I do want to try and get that out. I do plan on getting that video out by September, so I've really got to get my stuff together for that then. Or maybe just start playing it as soon as I can. But yeah, so those are a few things down the line that we need to, I'm trying to do with the channel. And so, you know, I enjoy playing Pokemon and interacting with you guys in the comments and all that sort of stuff, and it's quite fun. So, alright, we caught the Regice, so there we go. About time. We caught the Iceberg Pokemon. Its body's made of ice from the Ice Age. It controls frigid air of negative 328 degrees Fahrenheit. And so there we are. We're going to give a nickname to our Regice here. I'm going to call you Iceberg. So I don't know what else to call you. And I could have been spending the last 10 minutes coming up with a nickname, but I didn't. So there we go. We've caught the Regice, and now I need to figure out how we get Regice, because that is a Pokemon that we can now get, as far as I am concerned. If not, I will be extremely disappointed. I wonder what this guy says. Does he say anything new? What's going on at his door leads to a different place depending on whether the moon is out or not. Whether the moon is out or not. Interesting. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and end this episode off here. And if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you all next time. Take care.